Assalamu alaikum. Thank you very much for being here. First of all, I'd like to, my dear friend, I can abuse of the title if you don't mind, Mr. Vice Chancellor, all the guests of this event and all the school community, the students, the professors, the support staff, the people that make school, university, a big world. Thank you very much for inviting me. My name is Frederico Silva and I am a career diplomat from Portugal. Pakistan didn't start 70 years ago. Now the political borders are there, but the people, you, your history, your traditions, your way of living, your ancestors, you can go very much back. Pakistan and Portugal in a rapidly changing world. So I believe that we, Portugal and Pakistan, we can, with common profit, reinforce our relationship in several areas. I would put renewable energies at the top. We have a very solid expertise on it, production and specialists. Pakistan, of course, is in need of diversifying the energy mix. The impact of the cost of energy in Pakistan is very high. What is a conditionality for economy? And so we'll be happy we have specialized entities for it. Renewable energies can be one. Water management, it's a very key issue, and also we could do a lot of different things. Textile is also it's a very important industrial sector in Portugal of export. We export very refined and with a lot of add value material. So Pakistan also has textile as one of the key points of the export system. But of course there is a way to do in terms of specialization, and I saw here in this university very interesting action in this sense to add value to the product. This is the key. And there are several products in Pakistan that I believe but that doesn't depend on us. Portugal depends on Pakistan, like fruits, like vegetables, like there is a high demand of it. So it requires certification, it requires the channels of stocking, etc. But I believe that probably we could do a lot of things together because we work on it also for a long time and many others. We have a program of facilitating or reinforcing the introduction of Portuguese language in the curriculum of several universities. We are working now seriously with 3 different universities in Islamabad. Scholarships, as I mentioned. We don't have a state program like other countries do, that's true, but we have a lot of scholarships through the universities themselves. We are there, Pakistan and Portugal. We start with the same letter, P. And I remember being in New York when Portugal has a seat in Security Council at the same time of Pakistan. So we were in Security Council aside, PP, Portugal and Pakistan. We are in a moment where the challenges are very quickly appearing and defying our capacity of dealing with them. It's a world that suffers from several elements that deserve a lot of attention of all of us. The countries, the states, but also the citizens. And the word of the citizens should be key to define what kind of life we want, what kind of country we want, what kind of world we'd like to have. And so, of course, people was coming, people was settling. There is still, apparently, a settlement near Guadar that was funded by Portuguese called Jain. I got pictures and everything. It looks like the architecture of the houses with the balconies. It's quite familiar. There are reports of a lot of presence of Portuguese in Sindh and Balochistan. We are working on this people-to-people dynamic. This year we brought to Lahore a very renowned Portuguese writer, José Luís Peixoto, to the literary festival. We also been here working with the Lahore Art Council. We brought a Brazilian specialist in heritage and also literature and culture in May. It was a very good one. We are working with the Aga Khan Cultural Service event, several. So we are working also in terms of architecture, putting in contact on the persons that are working on the Lahore Old Fort Authority in Walled City to assist them. The best cricket balls in Pakistan, maybe you don't know, they are made in Lahore, I think in another place, but at least in Lahore that's true, with Portuguese cork. You know what cork is? Cork is coming from a tree and it's like a beauty of material because it's very strong and very light and very flexible. So cork is used in space shuttles to go to the moon, in dams, in planes, and in cricket balls, the best ones. And so, but we are good in football, and there is a new thing this year. One of the Portuguese clubs, Benfica, signed an agreement to be like a partner of the dynamization of football in Pakistan. Let's see what happens. How many Cristiano Ronaldo from Lahore and Sialkot and Karachi will show up. Portugal, Pakistan, trade and investments. This is an important issue. Of course, it's economy. That's what put food in the plate. It's not so bad, could be better. So by the last figures, our commercial trade flow, it's around $300 million per year. And there Pakistan is doing very well because 80% of these $300 are exports from Pakistan that we are buying. So I have to work more on the other side, trying to sell more things from Portugal in Pakistan. We have several consultancies going on in Pakistan with Portuguese experts in water management, in dams, in aeronautical maintenance and other issues, something that could also be more intense. But just a final word for people, communities. By now, I can inform you that in Portugal, we have a big and growing Pakistan community. So it's growing, but if you compare about what happened 10 years ago, now it's bigger. And the Portuguese community in Portugal should be around 30,000, let's put it like that. And probably 7,000 of them are already Portuguese because they are there for a long time, they apply, they are established. So we have a lot of dual nationals. Basically, we have 4 groups of Pakistani people in Portugal. We have the traditional economic migrants, workers, that work in several areas. They are very diversified. We have this group that I mentioned of IT digital nomads, very going up. We have a growing number of people that choose Portugal to retire or to do investments and live there, from Pakistan too, like from all around the world, but from Pakistan. And students, we have a growing number of students. We don't have a scholarship program at the level of state for the simple reason that Portuguese universities are totally autonomous. They have even the public ones. So it's by constitution, they have a budget, they have a mission, they are authorized, and then they are 100% autonomous. So all of them, they have programs of scholarships, and they use it. And some of the people that is benefiting from these university scholarships are from Pakistan. We have, I would say, probably more than 1,000 students in PhDs and masters, probably. And it's increasing, it's really increasing a lot. So probably some of you one day will be there doing masters and PhDs. Portuguese community in Pakistan, well, I think probably two ends will be enough. We are very few, but we have a dual national community of around 200, mostly in Lahore also, but also in Karachi and other places. But it's something that, of course, we have tourists coming, and I really hope that these trends will be better with the contribution of all of us and with what I hope will be my work in this country. Thank you very much for your attention. Sorry.
I'm very grateful to the Honorable Chief Guest, the Ambassador of Portugal, my friend Mr. Silva. Thank you, Mr. Ambassador, for being here, taking out time from your very, very busy schedule, as I know there's so much of diplomatic activities that one has to go through.